Well, one of my biggest concerns is, the cloud is got this new area of where we're using cloud for infrastructure, which includes a high amount of virtualization and automation of that virtualization. So you can actually create these, virtual containers that come out and deploy an image automatically behind the scenes. And a lot of people are using that to take traditional software and deploy it into the cloud as a way of kind of, faking a true web application and faking multi-tenancy. And if you have to get something out tomorrow, it's a viable option. It really does allow you to have the customer make it look like it's one single code base, even though they're all getting their own instances. I very much caution, though, that you still have the problem of rolling out updates and new features. I mean, you don't have a yearly release cycle when you're on the web. You actually release new features and fixes every couple of weeks, even for mature applications. And when you start thinking about having a couple hundred, or even worse, a couple thousand virtual containers all running separate code for separate customers and having to update those, I'm a sysadmin, I can tell you, virtualization is great. It doesn't solve that problem. It's going to become worse and worse over time until people fix it. So you can use that virtual container approach early days to get something out quickly. But generally, we say over about 100 customers, 100 separate instances using virtual containers begins to fall over. And at that point in time, the time it takes to update the code becomes greater than the time it takes to write the code. I say 100, and I've seen a lot of companies come to us when they get to about 100 and they're really struggling. But the reality is I've seen people fall over with 8.